Well, hello there. What's today? Today is Tuesday. It's the day after Labor Day. We're going to go into Goodwill. I'd show you, but I can't get a good picture. Goodwill in Claremont. It's the only one that's near me. I'm going to have to start traveling a little bit further to check out some other Goodwills, but that will happen. I think estate sales and garage sales are going to start kicking up after we got through the Labor Day holiday and the weather starts cooling down here because in Florida it's hot. So we're going to go in and see if we can find anything. The store's already been open about an hour and a half. So maybe there's some more stuff to see, or the early birds didn't get it all. All right, let's go in and we'll check it out. At the front door, after we got our lucky cart, we started up front and looked at all of the holiday items that they had. They had some Thanksgiving and, of course, lots of Halloween. I did like this little pink pumpkin, but it was $2.99, so I will leave that for somebody else. And what is that? I can't see it, so I can't show it to you. This was a stuffed pumpkin. It was $6.99. It was not all that. Over on our left, there was a bag of Halloween goodies. Actually, I thought they were lights, but they were decor, maybe some sticks you could put into a wreath or something. So I went ahead and left that for somebody else that was looking for that. This purple pumpkin, I did like that, but at $7.99, it's not much left that I can make a profit on. So I went ahead and left that as well. Their prices are pretty like standard store prices, so I didn't see a lot of Halloween items, although these clown shoes, you even got the little clown outfit to go with it. They were kind of cute. Again, I would probably fall down and kill myself with them. So I left them. I'm sure they'll be somebody's Halloween outfit this year. And they have the leftover wigs and other odds and ends over in the Halloween section. A few more things on this table. Some signs. I don't know. That looks like a kit that the kids could put together. And I think it was incomplete. So we're going to take off here. Go through the clothes quickly. I don't really look at clothes. And head back to the hard goods. And here we are. I did see this clock, but as you see, it was $3.99. So we'll leave that for somebody else. The color for today was blue, or for this week, that was $4.99. And this little bowl was half price, but I don't think I would ever use it or be able to sell it. The little looked like flash color mug, that was interesting. Might have been cute for some Halloween decor. And then we saw this light blue, like a robin's egg blue cake plate, but that would be a little difficult to ship, and I don't think there was a lot that anybody would want. Then I saw this piece of Avon. It was Lion sitting on a block. It was marked $3.99, and it was empty, but Avon has not been a really good seller for a long time for me, so I don't really pick that up. I did think that was heavier. It's really light. And this was a piece of ceramic, a mold someone painted. It was kind of cute, and I put it in my buggy to look it up to see what I could find, if it had any resale value, and it really didn't because of the damage. I ended up putting it back. This was here last week. It's like a mask or it's really different, but I ended up putting that back too, because one, I couldn't find it. Two, it had damage. Cute tray, but it had some damage on it. I need to get that in the center of the camera so you can see everything. We're going to work on that. This little nativity piece was $3.99. I don't think it was vintage. I think it was more contemporary. There's one salt and or pepper shaker for $2.99. It would have been cute if there was a pair for $2.99. A little camel. This owl set, I was really attracted to this. I liked the way it looked. I liked the way it felt. It did have this little chip on it, and it was $8.99. If it was in perfect condition, I would have picked it up. And this was a bank. He was cute. Didn't have a stopper, but I think you could probably pick those up somewhere, don't you think? But I left him. I just wasn't catching my fancy. Oh, I just now saw that fox. So we'll go down to the glassware and look and see what we can find. Usually the bowls and the serving pieces are here. It looks like they've cleaned out this shelf. We were here last week, I think, and it was really packed up to where it was almost dangerous to move items. There's a piece of milk glass. Oop, I had to move those other pieces. That was kind of pretty. But again, that's not a big seller for me, so we will just leave that for somebody else to enjoy. And we're just moving down, looking, and you can see they have a lot of stuff. This caught my eye. What was it? It was only $4.99. It was really a big piece and heavy. And it had a couple chips. It was pretty, it would have been pretty for somebody's home, but I think it would have been very difficult to ship and heavy. So I'm trying to look most days for smaller items. Unless I know for sure it is something that will sell, I usually leave the heavier, bigger items on the shelf. This was in 2 pieces, like a little Christmas display. I had it wrapped up with saran wrap so it wouldn't fall apart. I think that was $4.99 as well. Candlesticks, those were expensive. $8.99, no thank you. We'll leave those for the next person. I'm sure they will find a good home. I think that was, no, it's not Fire King. If you know what that was, why don't you leave that in the comments, because I can't think of it. Lots of plates over here on the plate aisle. Sometimes you can find a grouping of plates that does have some value, and so you really have to go through the selection of plates, on all the rows. These mugs, they were here since last week. They're from Bombay. These were $4.99 for 4 of them. They're still here. These Starbucks mugs. They were the same design, set of 2, and they were $8.99. I remember when you could buy coffee mugs for 69 cents or 99 cents at the Goodwill. Again, I think, I know they're going to be high priced. I just know it. But I keep looking. I keep picking them up. Can't help myself. Selling mugs for me in the day was the thing to do. This was okay. It was half price, but it had some damage on the other side. Let me see if I show that to you. Yep. See, it has chips, cracks maybe. So, yep. And on the other side where all the clear drinkware is, just a lot. That you really have to take your time and go through. But I think I probably, missed my opportunity because I got there an hour after opening. Sometimes I go to this Goodwill. That apple was a heavy cast iron pot. Like super heavy, but it was like $29.99. Sometimes you can come to this Goodwill and they restock, and a lot of the pickers, I am showing it to you, are gone, and then they come back usually in the afternoon. If you can beat that, come a little earlier, you can get a little lucky. But it all depends. Those were $4.99. These Corningware. That'd have been cute if that's something you want to use at home, but to flip for a profit, that would be hard to do. And this was one of the Publix Pilgrims turkey plates. Really cute. That whole set, that whole series that Publix put out was adorable. I still have salt and pepper shakers up that I bring out every year because they are just so cute. Some heavy cookware made in Thailand. These were okay, but $5.99 for 3 of them. They were made in China. I'm like, just did not catch my eye. You know how it is when you're going through the store, you're looking at all the stuff, and you think, well, that might be something. That might be something I could flip. But, you just have to buy what you like. And you have to be selective because you have to put money out of your pocket, and you actually have to list it, which is sometimes, for me, is a big stumbling block. You have to list it in order to sell it. But trying to do better on that, trying to be a little more diligent with listing. A bag of little creatures with a dinosaur, and just not something that I really was interested in, but I did look at. But I put back. So if you can't see, that's a Wells Fargo cookie jar. I checked the prices. It sold for like $10.50. I put it back. Oh yeah, the bags. Sometimes you can find stuff in the bags, and I'd like to find a bag of little cute things that I could list. But most of this was just regular everyday stuff you find in somebody's junk drawer. And have to use glue. Nothing that I could use myself. But some people will find what they need, and that's fine. But for me, I didn't find anything there today. But that doesn't mean I haven't ever. And I always go and check, because you just never know. I firmly believe you find what you're supposed to find when you are supposed to find it. Because you just, you can't have cart envy. Have you ever had that where you're shopping and you see other people's carts? You're like, where'd you find that? Or you want to look in their cart and you go, what you got? you actually want to know what they're going to do with it. They're probably going to flip it, like everybody is flipping things for extra dollars, and you can't blame them. But some days I do have serious cart envy. And I'm like, God, I didn't see that. Anyway, I get over it. What's meant to be will be. I'm over in the plastic side, and there's really nothing over there. I was waiting to go check out this more stuff. Sometimes you can find some nice brass candlesticks. This was a brass vase, $4.99. No, don't think so. I don't think so. This little book, this little planner, I think that was $3.99 or $4.99. I just kind of wing it. I don't plan anything, so I don't need that. Although I did like the outside. I found that quite attractive. And I must have dropped something. So looking here at some rocks, you could buy rocks at the Goodwill. Who knew? And trying to check out some of the lower shelves, which I did when I wasn't always filming. I get down there and I look to make sure I'm not missing anything. These were brass pulls, but they had some wear on them. So actually I did look those up and decided not to get them. They're quite heavy, and I was pretty interested in them. So, but again, I looked it up and decided, nah. And you see those clay pots? I always like a good clay pot. Do I check them out here? Oh no, I thought that was heavier. It was like, blink. Nope, very light. And this, look at the clay pots. I will pick these up at estate sales because they're like $1 or $2. But this bottom one, it's $5.99 and had that big old crack. I don't need any more pots, so I didn't see what the other ones were priced at. This, I try to get organized, but I don't think that's kind of big for me. It might just collect too much stuff. Again, just looking around on these shelves. Candles. Sometimes you can find some nice candles here for personal use or to resell. But this Goodwill gets a lot of traffic, and sometimes it's just hard. Some days are hard to find things. I thought, well, are these the Tupperware cookie cutters? I looked at that, but again. Okay, so we're back from the Goodwill, and let me show you what I picked up. It wasn't a lot because it was pretty picked over, and typical Goodwill prices, they've gone up with inflation. That's okay. It is what it is. So let me show you what I picked up. This little backgammon set, it's blue, like a slate blue and a light maroon. I think they just put it out. Don't fall. But yeah, it's super cute. I think I had one back when they were tan. I don't think I've ever seen one this color with the maroon markers. I'm gonna have to count and make sure they're all there. And if they're not, what I will do is I will part it out. You can get how many listings? You can get a listing out of the little shakers, the game itself. You can split these up by 2s or 3s, whichever. The same with the little maroon ones, the dice, maroon dice, because they'll probably be looking for that. And if you want, you can try the directions. I've never had much luck selling the directions, but it doesn't mean that they won't sell. So let's put that back together. And what I pay for it, $3.99. Not bad. And this, I mean, it was like bottom of the barrel day today. I just couldn't find anything that wasn't already damaged. Some days are like that. It's just not our day to get things. So the set of 3 was $2.99, but blue sticker was half price today. And these are acrylic, I guess wine goblets, water goblets. I'll show you a better picture in a second, but they're Pottery Barn. Can you see that? So bright out. Pottery Barn. So for, what was it, $1.50? I got 3 of them. And I think the acrylics for the resale, I didn't look all that well, but I think they have potential, and if not, I'll keep them. No, I don't need to keep anything, but, oh look, a little penguin wine thingy. Cute. So that's what I got at the Goodwill. Had an estate sale Saturday. Yes, Saturday. And only very briefly because I couldn't stay that long. So let me show you what I picked up there. I might have some footage from it. I'll go ahead and add it to this video so you can see. This little ashtray. It's like little compressed stones. I don't know, but it's kind of, let me check this out. Maybe Aztec looking in nature. I haven't researched it. But I picked that up. Let me show you what else. Next is this Ithaca College mug. I've kind of written off buying mugs. But for colleges or fire department, vintage fire department mugs or military mugs, I will pick those up. So this was 50 cents. And then these were 50 cents each as well. But when I look at them closer, they're missing the little, I guess, gold loop or the reins. So they're vintage shoe brush and a shoe horn. 50 cents. I'm a big spender, can you tell? And then I just like this. It's $1. I probably paid too much for it. Maybe it's a toothpick holder. I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments. I can't really see if that's a maker's mark or just... It's really pretty out in the daylight. Can you see that? Nice and red and bright and shiny. I have been wrapping up some of my sales from this weekend. I usually do TikToks on those. If you want to follow me on TikTok, I'll put the link up top. And if that doesn't work for you, let me know. I might make some shorts, YouTube shorts out of what's sold. Maybe that'll be more helpful. All right, I think that's it for now. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate you. And if you like this video, thumbs up. And if you like this video again, subscribe. I appreciate it. And I'll try to get out thrifting again this week and share what I find. And hopefully we'll find some good stuff to flip for profit. All right, thanks. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.